Hey, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. I am out going for a little runny run. It's a freaking beautiful day. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful day, beautiful spot. And I feel so blessed to be able to get out and enjoy it. And I'm working on my tan. Working on it, okay? And what I just wanted to talk to you about, nothing in particular, just some of my struggles that I've been making some progress on lately, which is you wouldn't probably guess it, but I have like binge eating issues that I struggle with very much so. And it's really, I mean, obviously I look pretty healthy and whatever, and I guess I am pretty healthy, but at the same time, it's a matter of self-control. Like, I eat really good food, really high quality food and stuff, but sometimes I just very often, I shouldn't say sometimes, very often, almost nightly, I've been really struggling with just getting myself to stop. And, it's an addiction, just like everything else. One thing I've really been trying to talk to myself a little bit about, and I highly recommend having these conversations with yourself, because we are, in essence, two separate beings. We're the horse, we're the rider, and our conscious mind. We know what the things that we want to do in life, and we have goals, but it's getting this body to cooperate is really the key. And it's possible. We're a creature of habits, and we've got these habits that we have established. And a question that I heard just really succinctly put is, what do I want? By somebody just yesterday, is ask yourself, what do I want? And are my behaviors getting me what I want? Okay? And I like to check myself, take myself off of autopilot, because we're on autopilot like most of the time, just running our little programs or whatever. And my program has been, kind of set just over the last little bit of get home and start entertainment eating, and it's like soothing. It's a dopamine release. The same thing with a cigarette, or scrolling through social media or whatever like that. And all all of those things I struggle with. I don't smoke anymore, but like I was quit for like a year, and I had a couple of cigarettes, and then started to vape again, and it was like a 2-month deal. I was like, I couldn't believe it. This is not me. And at this point, I am still sucking on some Nicorette lozenges, and it struggles. Okay, so it's progress, not perfection, is really what it is. So, okay, so having these checks of pattern interrupt. We create these patterns in our life. Like for me, I would come home, I would bust open some food and just like kind of mindlessly eat for a long time. And I still am struggling with it, but I got a hold of it. Fasting really has helped me get a foothold on it. And what it comes down to is really just establishing the new behavior. It's hard and it's unnatural and whatever at the beginning. Just like anything that we do at the beginning, it is more difficult. But once you repeat an action, it starts to become more, that can be the behavior that you ingrain in your brain as the default behavior, and then it just becomes automatic, just like the automatic eating, binge eating or whatever, or automatically grabbing a cigarette or a drug or a drink or whatever behavior. I ask myself now, is this profitable? Is the thing that I'm about to do going to get me closer to my goals or further away? Because a huge insight, I guess, that I had the other day or a little bit ago was that really it's a choice between really cheap thrills and everything you ever wanted in life. Not everything, but huge rewards. Like, for instance, like everybody wants like a perfect body, but we also want to sit around and watch TV and eat snacks. Like, you can trade, I can trade, we can trade our little cheap little thrills, little pleasures for basically everything that that we want within reason, like to be our best selves. Like, for instance, instead of watching that 3 hours of programming per night, you can be starting a small business or learning whatever it is to enrich yourself, to get better, to have a happier life just in general. But it's just so easy. It's just so easy to fall into these behaviors and to ask yourself these questions. What do I truly want in this life? And then diagram what behaviors would get me there. Are the things that I'm doing today going to get me to what I truly want? Do I want a pot belly? Do I want to have an empty life? No, I want to have a fruitful life. I want to do some stuff in this world. If we're going to be around for the next 40 years or something, let's make something good happen, because there's so much potential. It's not positive thinking that really does it. It's realistic thinking, okay? It's real. You are strong. You are capable. All of these great people that throughout history and throughout life, they weren't anything. They were just like you. They just put in some work and prolonged effort. That's what it is. It's not doing anything too grandiose. It's just putting in that daily work to inch your way towards this freaking amazing goal. Just like any kind of structure, they're built one brick at a time. And yeah, I love you guys. I want you to have a wonderful life. It really all starts with making sure we can't do anything. Nothing in this world really, close to nothing in this world really matters without a healthy working body, because you can't enjoy anything. You can't offer anything. You can't be in a good mood if you're constantly ingesting poisons. And it's a minefield out there. Don't tell yourself, oh, everything's bad for you. That's not true. A lot of things are bad for you. A lot of things, okay? But you just have, if you want to feel good on a daily basis, cut out the bad things and start eating good things. Okay, if you go on YouTube, okay, I'm like Neo these days. I plug in. I'm not a dietitian or a philosopher or anything, but I do have a YouTube Premium account. Okay, and the smartest people in the world are on there telling everything that you need to have a healthy and productive life. And that's where I've basically gained all of this knowledge that I've been implementing in my life, and it's been paying off so amazingly well. I want this for you, especially for those who have been hurting out in the world, that have had a harder time like I have. Like, there's a better way. There really is. And I want you to find it. And it's freely available, and it costs nothing, and you can do this. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. We are the ultimate adaptation machines. We get better at anything that we put our time and attention into. Your focus, wherever you're focusing, okay, you can change your focus to positive things. Take it away from the toxic information, toxic food, toxic people, toxic situations. Refocus, establish those beneficial habits and behaviors that will propel you forward to what you actually do want. Because it's not the goals that really matter. It's the execution. Okay. It's what we do on a daily basis. All right. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm going to get a suntan. And then for anybody that's down, my Florida peeps, if you're watching this, I'm coming down on the 8th. I'll be there the 8th to the 13th. So if you want to hook up or whatever, I will be around. I love you all. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Yeah, bye.